That belongs in a museum.
After attacking with the low tap into the Haunted Creeper, swiping the Avenge buff minion, the Wrath in Diggen's hand, even though it is a nice card that you can use later on to take out maybe the front half of a Pilot the Shredder, I think that in this particular case, cycling it wouldn't be too bad either. Ooh, there's the Avenge.
Okay, so the Avenge lands on this target, and he chooses to hold with everything else.
Wow. I'm really surprised by that play from Diggen. That is...
Yeah, I think one of the issues was because he chose to kill the minion first and not attack face to test for Noble Sacrifice.
Ooh,
he then, like, the swipe onto the Creeper, well, it still leaves tokens up, right? And then okay, he can Wrath one and draw, but maybe not as much value as he wants from that Wrath. But this is definitely a rough situation. And this is one of those weird options where Diggen's got BGH for still 2 mana, but even now, like, well, if you BGH is, say, an Avenge minion, then there's Boom to follow up with, as the Paladin is drawing pretty well and can just chain drop. And then he still kept hold of Lotheb, maybe not on purpose because he had better play, but he's got Lotheb for later to lock out anything in terms of a big AoE clear, or if, you know, the combo from the Druid.
Yeah, Diggen is going to have a decent turn here, no matter what happens with this Avenge. The Big Game Hunter and the Swipe, potentially the Wrath too, will allow him to get a fairly good.
That works out pretty well, I
board
think.
clear. Yeah, it does. So Big Game Hunter, Swipe, trade to load up in. He could also just draw and swipe. Draw, swipe. I think I like that a tiny bit more.
Yeah, because then it allows him to keep the Lotheb. So.
And get that 5 to face. He's already looking at a combo in his hand, so getting that 5 to face right now is actually a huge deal.
And I wonder if Diggen was actually holding everything because he knew he could do this next turn. I don't think he was anticipating drawing Force of Nature, but I think that confirmed his plans. And look at that. I mean, Pakrava has to play Lotheb in order to not die.
Yeah, and this is the issue, isn't it? When your opponent's only got 2 cards in hand, how can you really play? It is Druid though, so we know they always have combo, but how much can you realistically play around that? That's the problem, right?
100% Raven. He has a 100%. He even drew a second tower
just in case,
just to confirm it. And he did. I don't even know why he even considered this wasn't an option.
He didn't even use the reduced one. He was like, yeah, I'll just fill out the mana, why not?
The one that I drew off the top. You know, it's one of those situations where I think there has to be more than meets the eye with Diggen's hold on that turn 7 play. I think he was looking more at, look, if he plays Mysterious Challenger, next turn I can go for this Swipe and Wrath play with Big Game Hunter and really swing the board. And if that's the case, then that was excellent read there by Diggen.
Yeah, things really worked out in the end. When the first Avenge landed on the Spider, I was getting a little bit worried for him because there could have been that clear available instead by